Hello, 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 hello. But they say hell is low. Maybe it's heaven is low. Maybe hell is high. I don't know. Who am I? I'm just a chick sipping coffee out of a cup. And sometimes I don't give a fuck about what they think about me or what they say because I know the real story and it's okay. But what they don't know, if they keep coming in my face, they're going to see something that never seen before. Yeah. You keep calling me a bitch or a whore. And trust me, I'm going to be the one to show you more. But can you handle it? So I'm on my job, J-O-B. Yeah. Just being V. Don't read into this more than what's in it, okay? Please do not. Please do not. Please do not. Slow your roll. It's about my soul. And if you are flying on my plane, and keep in mind, I'm not flying on nobody's plane. I don't give a fuck about that person over there, or that person over there, or that person right there, or that person down the road. Because what they showed was not a place that I want to go. There is nothing I care about any of those people. And yet, they are following me. And as you can plainly see, I'm on my J-O-B. I'll let you think about that for a minute. It's taken a whole year to get me back in it. This sure, it's just a job. Don't read more into it than don't. It's just a J-O-B and I'm just being V. V-A-L-E-R-I-E. That's my real name. Some people call me Imani. Well, they did in the ATL, which is, you know, my middle name of faith. Which is funny how every organization I go to, they always want to change up the story. They always want to change their view of you. God is, my mom and my dad gave me a name and they wanted to change me to something else. KRS wanted to change my name to one. The Hebrew Israelites wanted to change my name to Desire of God when I have the name Imani, the faith of God. What is that all about? And then people want to say you're an X, but I had to X them, okay? Because we know sometimes the X-Men, he's always there. Anyway. It's Sunday, and we're going to get this out of the way because this is also going to go into tomorrow because I'm going to be like super busy tomorrow. I'm like waking up right off the bat, you know, making money, which is a good thing because I need more money to come in. I got bills, so I want to see checks in the mail, checks in the mail, checks in the mail. I want to see that CashApp jumping. I want to see that CashApp jumping, $ ValJonesDaO. I want to see that jumping. You want my support? Yo, where have you ever supported me? I've got records. I've got t-shirts. I've got coffee cups. I've got great advice, but no. You pay for the crack therapy. So you get what you get, just a crack hack. And at the end of the day, you'll notice that crack don't give back. But you chose that. You had a choice. And you chose what you thought was all of that. And when you found out that it wasn't, remember, you want to get into the industry that doesn't want you. They want me. Catch a clue. Ooh. But you want to be famous. Yeah. You want to be famous. But can you dance like Amos and Andy? Can you do that dance? Can you do that, Dad? Can you do that, Dad? Yeah. You acting like you hip, but you such a square peg, square box. Like the square boxes that you literally die in. Anyway, I don't know where I'm just going with this. I'm just on my J-O-B and I'm just channeling, okay? And this, the Muse Tarot, the boss gave me this a while back ago. Well, you know me, I'm not going to do what everybody else does. Where's the love in that? I don't like clones. I hate clones. Some of you need clones. You need those 2,000, 3,000, and 10,000 views you bought. You know YouTube's getting ready to snatch all that away in a minute, okay? And I'm going to be one of the few last ones standing because I didn't buy shit. I'm just being legit. I'm just doing me. I don't pay for rhymes. I don't pay for lines. I don't pay for likes. I don't pay for clout. Nope. 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 We can help you do this. If we just want you to put your name on, I don't put my name on nothing. Okay, my name is my name. That's what they always want you to do. They want you to give them your name. They want you to give them your shit. They want you, they're just like all the scammers and the convicts of the internet. Convicts of the internet. Cons of the internet. Cons, convicts, the same thing, because a con will soon be a convict, because you know they're going to convict those motherfuckers. Sooner or later, it all comes down to that. Welcome to the Saturn return. Saturn return says you will learn. Pluto return says, and you might die trying. Ask some of the real ones who understand how that astrology thing works, without all the smoke and mirrors and the agendas that they want to put you through. The new gods coming through. I am this, I am that, I'm angel this, I'm God this, I'm the prophetess, I am the prophet, I'm the, you know what, you ain't shit. Prove me wrong. You do you. I'm just doing me, being V. On my job, it is just a job to me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, I was going to do something else. I still might. Okay. All right, come on. Let that weather keep coming out. Like, work with me. So I need to get out on the track. But anyway, this is for today and tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I need to kind of go on. I got stuff I got to do this week. And the funny thing is, I came in here and these two were already out and on the floor. I don't remember they were there. So you know what? They were there, and I hadn't read them before, so clearly they're there for a reason. So let me take the shades off and show you the cards. Yeah, this is the first one I saw. I thought that was quite interesting. Muse of Voices. Muse of Voices. He says I'm his muse, yet he still tries to abuse me. He doesn't always see it. He's just trying to get me adapted to the industry that I do not want to be. I don't like that industry. I don't like that family. I'm going to just be honest. They're a little much. I'm just saying, I'm not impressed. And that's been the problem. How can you not be? How really? How about I'm impressed with real? That's what I'm impressed with, real. All your smoke and mirrors, all your hyperboles, all your perfectly manicured, whether it's your hair or your head, your clothes or your bedroom antics. Who gives a fuck about that shit? I am like turned the fuck off. I'm like, right off the bat, you lost me. There's nothing about that impressive. But that's what happens when you don't know the real family presence. And I do. Oops. And that's true. That's not a real family presence in that legacy. That's a sad tree. Maybe that's why someone was looking for something differently. Instead of all you broken hoes who want to give up everything. I mean, when you around that and when you around money, you get that all the time. So what makes you think showing a dick or a click or anything will be such a turn on to somebody who can get it from anywhere? Sometimes people need to go deeper than just bedroom antics. Any hoe can work a pole. Sorry, it's true. Any hoe can work a pole. But can you help that brother save his soul? Any hoe can work a pole. But can you help that brother save his soul? But first, you have to save yourself, right? You have to save yourself first. If you're looking for a man to save you, that is your problem. Jesus is coming. What? What if there's no man around and then you have to be the woman king, like Viola Davis? Do you realize that that was a real movie based on a real incident based on real times. Yeah. Black women, sheroes, true heroes. When the quote men and the kings, couldn't stand up to the colonizers and they just wanted to sit their happy ass down and brag about all the babies that they put out on the tribe. But when it came time for the tribe to survive, they sat down and lied their happy little ass down, got scared. So the women had to step up. And that's what we have to do. And that's why we're so sick and tired of you bringing these little white fluffy hoes that don't do shit. Oh, I broke a nail. Oh, I need to get some more ass in my ass. Oh, I need to get some ass in my lips. Oh, I need to my beautiful blonde hair. And now I'm doing Bantu nuts. Hailey Bieber. Did you all call them Bantu nuts? You know what? You bitches steal everything. You steal everything. And that's why I am loving this Saturn return, because whether you like to or not, it doesn't matter about your goddamn money. All you bitches gonna learn. All you Hollywood babies, all you nepotism babies, all you who think you are the shit. I keep telling you, you too, Illuminati, you need to quit because you think you are the highest on the totem pole. But what you don't understand, that you too was a copying hoe. Because you copied what you do off of someone else, and you copied it wrong because you let your greed and your intense jealousy and your own problems and whatever that shit is, your own disease, get all up into what it was supposed to be. You had the keys and you fucked that bag up. You tainted it. And you thought, there's nobody higher than me. Nobody can stop me. I'm not the one that's going to stop you. I'm just a messenger. So why are you mad at me? By taking me out, do you think that's going to change your destiny? It won't. It'll just hasten it. Let's read the cards, okay? Pass this on. By the way, are you cash apping me yet? Because a little tide might save your life. I don't know, but the guys told me to tell you that, all right? So you can take it or leave it alone. Either way, I'm going to do what I do, and I'm staying on my own. I am not down with none of these clicks. Even this is just a job. I don't sign shit. We're on a probationary period. You got to prove it to me. Fuck a hug. Hug my bank account. See, I have bills. I need to get into another house by December, another place to stay. I got stuff I got to do. I'm all on my own, and get all these bitches, doing what they do. You got all the, you have been breadcrumbing them just to come at me, to pull me down. Not necessarily this particular thing, but when you're used by the industry will try to get, if you're the, remember, in the Wizard of Oz, they didn't want Dorothy. They wanted to kill Dorothy. They didn't want Dorothy to leave. Or they wanted to kill Dorothy. Well, either way, it was like, Dorothy just happened to be there. But the whole thing was trying to make Dorothy stay and make Dorothy a slave. But Dorothy said, not today. It's amazing what a bucket of water can do. And I keep water around me. But I am water, can't you see? Isn't it funny how all these hurricanes, they come through and very rarely do they touch me. Other than just it's an energy. I don't even know what it is, but this is like the third time. And it's always something. Truly our foreplay. This is difficult to say. Anyway, just a story in my head. Remember, I'm just a crazy old lady. Why are you listening to me? I'm just, welcome to Val TV, doing my parables and my poetry, freestyling. Because everybody said they can do me, and I keep looking for them to do it, but, I don't see anybody actually doing it. Well, but you want to break into the industry. You want to get on that mic. You notice that I'm not trying to get anywhere. I'm not trying to do any open mics or anything like that. Nope. I'm going to do my own shit in a bit. I'm going to be doing some A&R work, because A&R is truly, artists and repertoire. Artists do not know how to act right now. That's one reason why I'm like, because I've got to teach some really crazy kids that you don't fucking know what you think you know. And it's really, when it's these spoiled brats, it's hard sometimes. It's hard because you really have to, it's not, they're used to putting on a show, but you really got to show them, like, you really got to smack them with the truth. I told you I'm Will Smith this season. It's Libra season. And I'm a Libra moon. So I'm smacking you with the truth. Whether you can handle it or not, it doesn't matter to me. You can't handle it. Get the fuck out of my class, because this is not where you were meant to be. Okay? Wherever you are, that you thought you were the top shit, the top class, with all your fake nails, your fake eyes, your fake lashes, your fake hair, your fake mind, your fake soul, your fake job, your fake ass, your fake everything else. I bet you got an STD, and yet these bitches want to mess with me. I don't even kiss for free. That's how real it is for me right now. There's too much sickness out there, and I'm trying to stay healthy as I can be. You're going to always get something. I mean, that's just the natural progression of life. Colds and viruses are out there. They're trying to sterilize you to the point where any virus can take you out. And you don't think that that's a thing? If they over-sterilize you, a common cold will be like a death sentence to you. I just dropped some tea on you, and some of you will never get it, but a few of you will do. Anyway, let me put my reading glasses on. This is Fasul production. I used to rock with him a lot around 2012, 2013. By the way, you see this. Let's keep this real right here. Okay, let's keep this real right here. You see this? Okay. How old is he? How old is this? Okay. This is over 20 years old. Over. I'm putting some perspectives, okay, where certain people, where the influence got their influence from. Because, you know, if you don't speak for yourself, then other people take that shit of yours and just run. But you see this, and you see this. You see this, and you see this. You see this, and you see this. I've been wearing this for over 22 years. Same thing here. That's my legacy. That's my legacy. If you know what this is, you know what this is. In between there, can you see it? Wait a minute. So ain't no angel, no this, no that. Ain't no motherfucker on the entire on all YouTube taught me shit. None of them. And I mean none of them. If anything, confirmed it. Taught me nothing. Who's doing the teaching here? Who knows my life better than me? Were they wearing this? Some of them weren't even born, or they were being toddlers and shit like that. So how dare you come up in my mix and act like you taught me? The audacity. That lack of integrity is going to get you dealt with. I don't have to do a thing. I can make you bleed, and my hands can still be left bloodless, because I know I'm the best, and I got the receipts to match it. This and this has always been my legacy. So, and he knows that. That's why he keeps coming for me. The whole goddamn thing. It's just a job. It's just a job. That's what I do. Audio production, artist consultant, PTSD therapy, real therapy. I don't need to have. I have my bachelor's degree. I've graduated cum laude, but no, I do not have a master's or a doctor's. And listen, I know doctors and psychologists who will fuck the fuck up. I have a master's degree, a doctor's degree in real life. Okay. In real life shit. You have these doctors who teach from a book, and they teach everybody from the same book. They teach from a theory, but theory and real life, two different things. Every true spiritual philosophy will teach. I can't say religion, because again, with religion, you are relying on a legion. You're relying on a legion who's going to want to control you. They're going to want to control you through your money, through your pocket, through your mind. That's why it's called a legion. Define the word legion. So you rely on the legion. It wants you to rely on the legion. I don't rely on no legion. I rely on me. I rely on nature. I rely on when I get up and I'm breathing. I can breathe in fresh air. Okay, my oxygen is going on. My heart is still beating. You know, I can feel the earth. I can feel the earth. I can feel the sunshine. I can feel the ground under my feet. And now everything is so sweet because I'm still alive. And it's another day to just get by. Can I get by without getting high? Can I stay high naturally dope? Because that's what I strive for. That is my hope. That I don't have to, like, you know, be addicted to anything to get over. Because I know that shit is no joke. You cannot trust your bag to an addict or a hoe because they will always somehow shortchange you on your dough. That's just what they do. I mean, an addict or a hoe. What part don't you read? I mean, really, it shouldn't be that easy to perceive. I've never known a straight hoe or an addict that didn't take your pocket somewhere and make you bleed. You in your pocket. But you know what? If you got better to do that, you can prove me wrong because I'm just singing my song and you don't have to get along or go along with me because I'm going to do what I do. See, this is just a JLB. We're on a probationary period. Remember, I'm just making up stuff, okay, in my head, maybe. I don't know. But where did I get these cards from? I didn't buy them. I found nobody's Etsy shop. Where did I get those Louis V bags? I do not buy. I don't spend money on bags like that. On food, maybe. And again, this is over 20 years. 22, really. This is over 22 years old. Yeah, you do the math with your eyes. I've been a business, and I know you hear it. You took that PPP, you tried to make a mockery out of me. You thought the government was down. You thought you would get all up in this shit. You would try to steal my land and everything. That's what you did. You try to steal from the government, but you know this government is fucked up. But one thing this government don't do is give these people, I'm just saying, the government will come after you. You got to be as, if you're going to fight the power, you need to be right with your power. But if you're trying to do a whole bunch of shit and a whole bunch of government tricks and think the government won't lock you up quick, well, okay. You better have a real God and real truth by your side, okay? Because I'm just telling you, that lies and those karma, when it gets in the way, everybody's going down. And that's what's happening right now. And people who see it, they see. But you're too busy looking at people's bed sheets and doing makeup tutorials. And that's fine. Somebody for everybody. But for my clique and my collective, we need to be more focused on our health. We need to be more focused. We're coming into a very, very trying season where the weather's going to be really, everything's going to be really, really crazy. And first and foremost, your health is your wealth. I don't give a fuck about those bags. I don't give a fuck about your fame. I don't give a fuck about your name. I don't give a fuck about your clique. I don't give a fuck about your company. Mother Nature and Saturn does not care. And this is a warning. Beware, the earth is on a rampage and has had it with humanity because you all fucked up the bag. And now you're having to deal with the calamity. And guess what? You can't stop it. Your best bet is hoping that the military can top it with all the technology and everything they have because they do be playing weather games. But I'm telling you, Mother Nature has changed. That's why either way, I feel safe when I'm around these choppers and planes because it's kind of like they're protecting the national treasure because they know that they know something happened to me January 28th. Again, test project. Go back. Fort Bragg shut down right after I came out of the hospital. And then we went into a full-fledged pandemic. And I was already dealing with shit too. That's another story. Anyway, let's get to the cards. Yeah, let's get to the cards. Because this is longer than it needed to be. Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be under 30 minutes. I didn't mean for it to go this long. Muse of voices, muse of voices, muse of voices. Les, where are you at? Suit of voices. Okay, 71. What is today? Today is, girl, change the calendar. Today is October 2nd. You know, so 10, 2, Two. Okay, we already know it's the 6 year, the year of harmony, personal year of harmony, 6 year, and then 10 and 2, so 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Goose drink my, the rhyme. Anyway, universality. Day of universality. It's about the universal flow. Either you're in it or you're not. And you should feel it right now. You can lie till the cows come home. You can smoke and drink till the cows come home, but it's not going to change a damn thing. You're either in alignment or not. And you can pray and you can drink and you can get your crystals and gems and you can turn over cards and cards and cards and cards about anybody else's life, and you reading into somebody else's life. How is this affecting yours? Show how you are doing. Don't tell me about what nobody else is doing. Show me how you are doing. If you're part of my collective, I want to know how the fuck you're doing. How are you surviving? That's why I'm going to be giving tips on that. I don't give a damn what's going on here and there and everywhere else. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm about my health, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to talk about it from a couch or talk about it from an office. I'm going to get out there like I've always done and show you. That's what I've always done. That's why I feel insulted when you got these cheap ass little muggles, these cheap ass little clone and bots, and they keep coming at me every time that I make a post. They got to show my tits. I want to milk you dry. See, these bitches don't know if I ever catch you in the streets, it's me and you. But I ain't mean that, right? I'm a peaceful angel, right? I wouldn't hurt a fly, right? Actually, I have killed many flies and will kill many more. Just saying. The pseudo voices. The muse of voices. Where is the 3 of voices? The queen of voices. Where's the muse of voices? I'm on the muse of voices. I'm interested to see what this has to say. You know what I'm saying? Because my voice is like, I am like in my power today. The muse of voices. So let's look at the card again. The muse of voices. Is it right? Yeah, the muse of voices. Communicating truth. Keywords. Communicating truth. Intuitive. Intuitive knowing. Integrity. Directness. Honest. Leadership. Diplomacy. Finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. We're going to read that again. If that is not the card of the century for right now. Yes, the muse of voices. I am in such alignment with this right here. With this right here. I'm so alignment with this right here. The keywords again, communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest, leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. These kids need real motherfucking teachers because they've had some people who taught them some fucked up shit, and now they're fucked up, and all the drugs and the crystals and gems and sitting in a circle and trying to do fake magic ain't gonna help nobody. You got to get real, kid. It's some real shit going on, and you need some real people telling you some real truth. Who's telling you this? Who in the industry is telling you this? Who the fuck lives my real life? Who lives the life of a military brat? Who's been out there helping all the artists as much as I can and don't get any help back? Who's been out there? Who is a second, third legacy activist? Who is in the legacy of doing what I do? I didn't do this for a trend. I didn't make some kind of PPP scheme on that. I have been doing this. My problem is that I helped a community that does not know nor want to help itself. They just know how to blame and copy. And that's sad. You can't see how you fucked up the bag with hip hop. You can't see how you fucked up the bag with music. You can't see how you fucked up the bag with radio. You can't see how you fucked up the bag with politics. You can't see how you fucked up the bag with all of it. And now you want to make everything just distractions. Here we go. Black people and white people are at each other's throats again. You know what? Fuck that shit. Y'all go ahead. Take your racist ass, take that shit somewhere. To my military brats. My real military who get it, not the ones so stuck, the military brats, because you know we're in between the military, you know, we're in between the military program, we don't give a fuck program. So we are truly the wild cards. We are the wild cards, and you know why we're the wild cards. This is supposed to be a wild card. They got to grow. And they needed a real teacher, yo, because they have been learning from some assholes. There's nothing like assholes who think they know everything. There's nothing like Nepo babies or rich babies who think their money, you know, makes it seem like they know everything and they don't know shit. Those Saturn lessons are hard, aren't they? Those Pluto lessons are hard. Pluto will murk you. I told you I have Jupiter. The third house. My Pluto is in Cancer. My Pluto is in the third house, Cancer. It's right beside my Jupiter in Leo. My Pluto in Cancer, my Jupiter in Leo is like that. My ancestors will murk you. That was harsh. However, it was a warning. Well, let me say it again in case you missed it. The keywords for the Muse of Voices, because that's what we're on today, and I have been speaking my voice in every way. Hashtag Val Jones Challenge. Every light worker, every tarot worker, every person on YouTube, if you can do what I do what I just did. You do what I do. So how are you doing it? What makes you different? What makes you the one to pay attention to? You're showing your ass, your tits, your looks, your this, your that. But what makes you, what type of mind do you have? Is your mind only in those cards? What type of mind do you have? If those cards aren't around, what can you do? If you're in the middle of nowhere, are you going to wait for the cards to tell you or talk to you? Are you going to wait for Jesus to come and save you? Or are you going to be able to think right off the bat? This is what I can do. This is what I've learned with me over the last year or so. Every time there's a problem, let me give myself a minute and I'll figure it out. That's when you know you're in alignment, because you just don't worry. You're not sitting there waiting, and you're not sitting there just taking it. You're fighting back, but you're fighting back getting yourself intact. You're getting your mind right. You're getting your bag right, and you're getting rid of all that bullshit that's cluttering up your life. Gotta let that trash go. Gotta let that trash go. That trash can't go where you go, and that trash ain't gonna help you grow. That's the manure. You have got to race up out of that. The manure is not the cure anymore. The manure is just manure. You grow up out of the manure. See, these preachers keep telling you to go back to the grave. You keep paying to go to the grave, and you expecting the grave to save you. Y'all don't get what God is and what Mother Earth is. You still have to go back to Mother. And she's showing you, appreciate the earth and rise up with your ascension. But you don't care about the earth, and you don't care about the earth's messengers. So eventually you will still see Mother. I don't give a damn if you think you're an angel, you think you're a God, you think you're a superstar, you think you are the king of the world. You still gonna go back one way or the other to Mother. Not a father, the mother. They're not going to bury you in the sun. They're going to bury you in the ground. Or return you to the sea. Either way, you go back to Mother, the divine feminine. Always. That should make some, overly egotistical masculine motherfuckers feel a little hurt. I know, right? TikTok, your alarm just went off. Anyway, the Muse of Voices dances freely at the gates of enlightenment, drawing heavenly on both experience and inner clarity. I am singing about myself to me and thee and we. Are you getting it? I'm sharing the clarity, and this is for free. But you will still not, catch the value of the good therapy. You will still choose to pay for the crack. And that's why you will always end up in lack. You chose that. The Muse of Voices dances freely at the gates of enlightenment, drawing heavily on both experience and inner clarity. She knows that what her mind creates and what it receives from the world are both based on her own perception of the facts, and yet she also knows that collective truth, agreed upon reality, is what we must use to share our dance of joy. I hear you, shut up. She whispers to speak clearly and to step into your position as an unbiased, truth-telling leader. She whispers to speak clearly and to step into your position as an unbiased, truth-telling leader. Allow the wind to which you pass. Wait a minute, I can't even see this one. Allow the wind to which you pass any voices that seem to stand in the way between you and your dreams. Allow the wind to whisk you. Okay. Allow the wind to whisk you past any voices that seem to stand in the way between you and your dreams. Be authoritative when it comes to honesty and integrity, and blend diplomacy and intellect on your way to transcendence. Steering clear of showy displays made with the false beauty of smoke and mirror. Oh my God, this is for me. I love you, Mom and Daddy, and I love you. I love you. I love all this. I love all this. I love my alignment. I love my alignment. I love my alignment. Man, this is amazing. Steering clear of showy displays made with the false beauty of smoke and mirrors will allow you to focus on the art of the mind and to put your head in front of your heart while you find your voice and use your tools of perceptive independence. I receive it. I accept it. And the mantra is light with me, the world on truth, sweet drop of trust ignite, flight with me, and all our youth, our sacred will speak bright. Light with me, the world on truth, sweet drop of truth, sweet drop of trust ignite. Flight with me and all our youth, our sacred will speak bright. And this one was the other one that was on the floor. The 5 of inspiration. I really don't need to say anymore. Didn't I do this the other day? Was this the one to come out? Maybe not. Oh yeah, that was the one that came out. That was the one that was on the floor. They talked about the bouts of discord, how people the competitiveness, how people want to compete. People don't want to support each other. You want to compete. You want to get with somebody, but you want to take over their shit. You want to, somebody who's been building something for years or for decades, but you want to come in with what? You're coming in with smoke and mirrors and ready to beef. Beef is the new trend. You want somebody to fight with. You want to talk about problems on the table. You want to talk about this and want to talk about drama. I don't want to talk about no more drama. I don't need to talk at nobody's goddamn table. I don't need to talk at no table where all you're doing is talking about the problems and this person got beef and this artist got beef and the industry got beef on this and this politician got beef on that. I want to speak solutions. Let's talk solutions, but this is what I know. People don't want solutions anymore. You don't want solutions. You want the beef. You want the beef. So that's why you're fat and sick. That's why you're fat and sick, eating up all this GMO beef. You smoking it away and toking it away, and you thinking, ayahuasca is going to take me to, I'm going to see clearer things. You're still going to be a fucked up ayahuasca motherfucker. Okay? That is just sad, because you know what? You get some of these people who get so self-titled with their ayahuasca and shit, like they think that we have to not. They're just as bad as the Masons that's gone astray. And we have to not. You have nothing. You have your perception. You're just stuck up and asinine. You've got the king's disease too. Y'all are idiots. I'm not listening to any of you. You say the same shit and you don't change. You don't see the world is changing right in front of you. You still waiting to make every woman submit or every woman be a whore. You still trying to get every woman in your bed, one way or the other. You still trying to make it seem like you're the brightest thing since, fresh air, and you're not. At the end of the day, Mother Nature will eat your smart, overly evolved ass up and spit you out like you weren't there. And that day is coming. So how are you going to prepare? Are you really helping? If you have children, that's sad when some people have children, they don't even care about their children. So how people treat their child. Pay attention how people treat their parents and their children. I'm just saying. Some people weren't raised by some people weren't raised in a real family structure. I have learned that I'm going to watch everything you do. I'm paying attention not to what you say. I'm paying attention how your family is. I'm paying attention how your family's family is. I'm paying attention to all that craziness because all that seeds into that person. They say you don't marry the person, you're not going with the person, or you don't marry the family, you're going with the person. No, you marry the family. You marry that shit. You bring that shit into your life. It's hard to cut that family off. That person has to cut that family off. You cannot, as the outsider, cut that family off. That other person has to cut that off and see the drama with that. That's why, I cut off I've got some toxic relatives and shit like that and friends. I cut all those motherfuckers off. We ain't doing that. I'm not going back to them. I don't give a damn. I'm on a new level. So they can't come with me. They showed themselves. They showed just how quick they would go for the dough. They showed just how quick they would go for the clout. They showed just how quick they would jump. Like, they're going to think they figured this out now, so they're going to jump over there again. Don't you know that's how you got played out? Because maybe this person was trying to show me that you weren't true and that you would take the extra penny for the clout. And now you know what you're left with? So, we're going to do one more card. I love my 4 agreements. 4 agreements. You humans trying to follow 120 surahs and 12 commandments, and you can't even follow 4 agreements. You are lost. You can't do the basics. You are below basic. I don't do basic, and I damn sure don't do below basic. You are below basic. You can't get one thing right, but I'm supposed to listen to you. Like I said, you got all these gurus that want to tell you what to do, but their life tore up from the flow up. You have all these doctors who have all this book knowledge, but they don't have a real clue. You're trying to talk to soldiers who've seen people die right in front of them, but have you? Or are you just speaking from a book that you go home every night to and study in between, your pills and your alcohol? Half of you are drug addicts, prescription drugs, other drugs, same thing. Drugs, a drug habit is a drug habit, if not an alcoholic. Some of you think that, you can mask that alcohol coming into work. That's the one thing about my husband. I can tell when people are masking alcohol. And I've seen doctors and I've seen a lot of people mask that. So I'm thankful for every lesson I've been through, because I've been through a lot. But I needed that experience, because that experience has literally made me the right chick for this time. Definitely. Actual experience matters. I'm not talking book experience. I'm not talking somebody reading your cards and shit. I'm talking actual experience. Have you been there? Did you almost die from COVID? Did you almost die from the quote cure? I have a flag to fly and all of that. Do you understand the military concept? Do you understand how they are triggered? Do you know what it is to have someone die right in front of you? I have experience in all of that. Do you know what it is to help a community and have them turn on you? Have you seen a legacy of people trying to do the best, the community activists, and then they just, they don't get their due? I've got experience of that. So don't you little buggle bitches, you little bot bitches, you little get on a pole bitches. I don't know how the hell you think you better than anybody just because you can work a pole. Bitch, any basic bitch and any basic stripper and hooker can work a pole. What makes you different? You done made a PPP loan out of stripper reading. That's how you do. Okay, well, you better be a little bit more legit with your shit because the government's coming back for all of that. I told you. You basic bitches done fucked it up for everybody. You are the reason that the FBI and the feds and the CIA are after everybody. You opened that door up. How you feel about it? You can't tell people shit. They have to learn the hard way. That is what I've learned. You can't tell you motherfuckers nothing. You have to learn the hard way. I have been telling you this before any of these people on YouTube. There's been a few, only a few, I mean a handful. Now you got everybody saying this, but they're doing the same thing. And they're still not telling you what I'm saying. That's the irony. They're busy looking at people's lives and again, it's like it's beef. There's no solutions. I don't want to talk to anyone who's not offering solutions. Don't tell me about what the cars say. Don't tell me about how you getting high every day. Don't tell me about what you got in an ayahuasca dream. Don't tell me shit. Give me some fucking solutions, man. The earth is changing. Everything's changing. The planet's changing. Mother Nature's changing. When these storms, are you around? Do you have a generator? Do you have a boat in your home? Are you like secure? Can you move like right now? You got to be ready to move right now. Everybody I know in the military, even the ones with big fine houses, everybody's downside. You motherfuckers trying to get the biggest house on the block, and all the military trying to get up out of their houses. Everybody's going mobile. Ask yourself why. You, with your PPP ass, you fronting ass, you living large ass, you ain't never lived large, you lived a life. Fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. There's no more faking it till you make it, motherfucker. Those days are over. There's no more faking it till you make it. If you're not making it right now, you're going to be fucked up. You're busy trying to live the high and mighty life, and the ones who actually have the money really don't have the money, but they have the money. They're downsizing and trying to be in a position where they can move at the drop of a dime. Ask yourself why. The same military that you said, they ain't know anything, they ain't know anything when they didn't want to take the damn shots. They're wrong, they're this and they're that. No, they knew. Nurses kid, we've been getting vaccines since the day we were born. What the fuck are you talking about? That's what happens when you have muggles trying to tell you about shit they don't know. That's what happens when you have politicians trying to tell you about shit they don't know. That's what happens when you have actors and actresses and musicians and readers and people on YouTube trying to tell you about shit they don't know, have never experienced. That's what happens when the con goes way out of hand and it fucks it up for everybody. So now you're nervous, you mad, you should be. But you think Jesus gonna, well, I know it's gonna be all right. It's not. It's not. Sorry, you better change your life. That's the only way it's going to be all right, if you change your life and did something better today. And it's not from what you can steal with somebody else. It's what you can do for yourself. No cap. That's the best word you can get today. What can you do for yourself? Let's do this. Okay. Remember hashtag edutainment. Welcome to Val TV. 4 agreements, by the way. It's only 4. Be impeccable with your word. I mean, that's the first one. If we could do that, but we can't. A liar does not know how to be impeccable with his word. There's so many liars as we see. That's number 1. Number 2, don't take anything personally. There we go. Number 3, don't make assumptions. Y'all be assuming it's just a job. It's none of your business what it is. And number 4, always do your best. And that I always do my best. For my best is, maybe your best is, you know what, you got to know your lane. Maybe your best is on a pole. Maybe your best is line. Maybe your best is as a con. Then be the best con you can be. If you're going to go to jail, make it a memorable one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't, if that's your destiny. If you're going to go to jail, make it a memorable. But anyway, this card, for the day, for the next couple of days, maybe till Wednesday, I don't know till I do this again. Don't take it personally. Refuse to eat emotional poison. I know that's right. See her? She is blowing. This is me. It's like the dandelion. She is blowing that stuff away like the wind. She is not even hearing it. Refuse to eat emotional poison. Nope. I don't do shrooms. Nope. I don't do coke. Nope. I don't smoke weed with nobody I don't know. Nope. Too much shit out there. Nope. I don't want to party with you. I don't want to hang with you. I don't want to eat with you. Nope. Do not eat emotional poison. You have baggage. I'm working on my own baggage. I don't have time to work on somebody else's baggage. It's personal. It's a personal year. You cannot work on somebody else's baggage. You got way too many people trying to tell you how to handle your baggage, and they need to be handling their own. Handle your own baggage, bitch. Handle your own baggage, bitch, bastard, whoever, however the shoe fits, gender not specific. Handle your own baggage. It shows that you're not. You can tell people all you want to about. That's what a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists do. They don't lead by example. They lead by a book. I lead by example. That's why I say real PTSD therapy. I'm calling my stuff what do I call it? It's a combination of therapy and ministry. Therapistry or something like that. I think that's what I said, therapistry. I'll figure it out. But you gotta I don't have time for people who are not talking solutions. I don't give a damn about your fucking problems. Give me solutions. I'm dealing with solutions only. Solution-oriented people only. People who actually add to my pot and add to my life and make things better and productive. I don't give a damn about your losses or your problems. I've had many problems. I've had not an easy life. Life has not been a crystal stair. And then I still cared. And I gave back. And to what? To be thrown back in lack? At some point, you got to learn. This journey was for me. Cut that off. Don't eat any emotional don't refuse to eat emotional poison. So if y'all got a problem, that is not my problem. Taking things personally makes you prey for predators. Oh, taking things personally makes you prey for predators. They can hook your attention with one little opinion and feed you whatever poison they want. Refuse to eat poison. Taking things personally makes you prey for predators. They can hook your attention with one little opinion and feed you whatever poison they want. Refuse to eat poison. They're on the 5th, 6th, whatever, 8th flu vaccine. Why is it that every time I see these new vaccine commercials, it's always a black person on it? Rolling it out. You always roll it out with black people. You know what, sir? You are poison. And I'm just saying, change is here. What y'all gonna do? And that's it. I would suggest an election. It's election year. Too bad we can't get rid of a president too. But I would suggest, if you're serious about change, personally, I will pick who I want to pick, and if they don't allow you, then mark a big X and say none of the above and give it to them. What can they do? What can they do? If enough people do that, they can say, well, you have to pick. No, you don't have to do anything. You can mark exactly like, I might have one person over here that I like, and that person might be a Republican. Or you might be a Republican. This one person you like is a Democrat. And you don't like nobody else on the ticket. But they say you got to pick per part of what. I say pick whoever you want to, or if they don't. Voting is important. I'm going to give you that. Okay. So that's how they want to play it. That's how they want to play the narrative. New narrative. Fine. Go and vote. Vote for who you want to vote for. And if they don't like it, Mark it out and say none of the above and hand it to them. That sends a statement that we're sick and tired of this bullshit. We're sick and tired of it. You can force us to the polls, but you're not gonna force us to drink this goddamn dirty tea. Fuck it. This is what I said. None of the above. If enough people do that, I'm telling you, go vote. But mark on there, none of the above, and hand it back in. If everybody did that, they would have to change the shit. They don't change the shit because you continue to play along with it. But fuck it up this year. And fuck it up the next couple of years. Fuck it up. You can't pick who you want to pick. Mark an X across it and then hand it to them. None of the above. They gotta register it, even as a non-vote. They gotta register it. Can you imagine if the majority of the people, even if half the nation, just did not give a fuck and handed in ballots and said none of the above? None of the above. None of the above. None of the above. That's what we need to do. Write it. Go vote. Mark your X. You don't like them. Hand it in. None of the above. And see what they're going to do. Let's make news this year. Let's make news and see what happens. Let's fuck shit up. It's time for a change. Military branch, I know you know. And well, I just, you know. I just set a seed right there. So I know, you know, pretty much he's going to get them to do that. That can be a shift. You either vote for who you want to or you hand in a big X. None of the above. They have to recognize you. They have to. And if they see we're not down with this shit, if they see that we are not down with this shit, something's got to give. And that's math. But it's up to you. That's your wisdom today from the I gotta go. You see how I'm the King's Muse? Just a job though.